partnership. Who knows what that means? Right? But the fact that you're taking part and that we have this partner, that means there's another part. There's two of us, two parts working together. So I want to let you know that this part, that Amy and I, our side of this partnership, we've been doing this now for 30 years. For 30 years.
30 years manufacturing.
30 years manufacturing at the highest level. Now we know, because we do this for a lot of other companies who care about quality, but not all of them do. Most companies buy a product from a manufacturer and put their label on it. And so when you read the label, it says, manufactured for this company. And it might say by this company, but it always says manufactured for this company. But when it says that, you know that by association, that means it was manufactured by somebody else. Otherwise, they put what we put, which is manufactured for and by us. Okay? That means we're gatekeepers. That means that we have standards. That means that we look at every detail, and that those are the details that we believe are important to you. And so we are built on these four pillars. Like any house has four corners. We're built on these four pillars. And I wanted Amy to take a minute and just tell you a little bit about this, a little bit about herself, and to welcome you in her own special way.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for being here. This is a really great group. Are the microphones working okay?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, because I set them up. This is sound technician.
The A and AV, now we know what it is.
Yes. So welcome to Purium's Superfood Social. I'm so delighted that you are here and that we get a moment to share our passion with you. We're going to have some of our leaders in the company come up and share. We're going to have a couple of powerful testimonials of how people's lives have truly changed. You see these four pillars right here that Dave talked about. We at Purium, we are the transformation company, and we change lives in these areas, many more, but we focus on these. We transform lives in the area of health. We are very passionate about the environment. We transform lives in the area of wealth, and who would agree we have an incredible community here. Incredible community to be a part of. I'm briefly gonna just share my story and why I am so passionate about this company, these superfoods, and this business opportunity that we have. Go back 30 years. I was 19 years old, and I was suffering with some pretty severe skin issues, some pretty severe acne, which caused me to really not have a lot of self-esteem or belief in myself. Kind of got in that downward spiral. If anybody's been a teenager, which we all have, you know what that feels like. It's not an easy time. And so not looking like everyone else with this perfect skin was really hard on me. And so I said no to a lot of opportunities that came my way when I was a senior in high school. I didn't go off to university that I'd gotten into, and I just contracted, and I just stayed at home living with my parents and went to community college, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I just had said no to so many opportunities. But I worked at a health food store. I got a job at a health food store, and that was the best thing that happened to me, because I go to a convention with the boss, the owner of the health food store, and someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, I happen to notice you're having some problems with your skin." Well, how do you think that made me feel? So, I kind of wanted to crawl under the table at the time, but call that technique right now a carefrontation. Carefrontation. You're caringly confronting someone. You're offering a solution at the very same time. And so that person who came and asked me that question was Dave Sandoval. And he said, hey, I really want you to try this green juice I have, and I really think it will help you. I really think it will help your skin. And I just really wanted help at the time. I really needed help because all the doctor's prescriptions hadn't worked. So he said, you may not like the way it tastes, but just trust me, and drink this. And I did. And so I took the first drink. I'm like, oh, he's super trustworthy. This tastes terrible. But we didn't have any flavoring at the time. This was 30 years ago. This was straight wheatgrass. This is the product we have in our line today, called Organic Kamut Blend, if you've ever tried it. And so I drank that, and I drank it 3 times a day, and my skin began to change. But the really profound thing that happened, it wasn't only that my skin got better, it was the way I felt about myself. The way I felt about myself changed. And instead of slamming doors on opportunity, I began to reach out to those opportunities of those doors that were opening for me and to walk through those doors. And this change was so profound in my life that I wanted other people to experience it. Because I had caring parents, they took me to doctors, they spent all this money trying to fix the problem that I had, but no one ever asked about my nutrition. No one ever asked any questions about that. And so when you don't know what you don't know, it's really hard to make the right decisions for yourself, or if you're a parent, for your family. Who's a parent in the room? Anybody a parent in the room? We would do anything to help our family. We do not want people in our family suffering. We care about people. We don't want people in our family suffering. And so, but when you don't know what you don't know, how are you able to provide the solution? So it was at that point in my life that I decided that I wanted to kind of shift what I wanted to do, and I moved from a tiny, tiny town in Texas out to California to lock arms with Dave Sandoval to help him get this message out to the world. Because this message needs to be spread far and wide, how these products can change people's lives. Now, at the time, we were selling that one product in health food stores because that's what we knew at the time. We didn't know about this incredible business model that we have right now called network marketing. And so we learned, we evolved along the way because we weren't making the kind of impact that we knew in our hearts that we wanted to make. The kind of impact that we needed to reach thousands of people, and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And the funny thing is as we struggled along when the business first started 30 years ago, we began making products for other companies. And we knew we had the highest quality product out there, but it wasn't really selling at the rate we wanted it to sell at. And so we made these other products, and they were selling amazing, but the quality was nothing like our products. And so they would fill a room. This one company we made products for would fill a room with thousands of people, and Dave would go up on stage and he would talk about this product, and people would buy it, and it was a good product, but it wasn't the caliber of product that we made. And so we looked at that company and we said, that company is referral marketing. And we want to get in that game too, because face to face, these people care about each other. The power of getting in a room, being together and sharing is incredible, but it needs to be done with the highest quality product out there on the market. And we're going to do that. And so we shifted our business model 20 years ago. This is our 20th year anniversary at Purium. Shifting our focus and shifting our business model, we leaned in completely to this business model, and it took, we've been here, there's been some roller coasters up and down, but it's been truly amazing being deeply committed to the business model and all the people that we have been able to meet, and how, like Dave said, we are partners. We are partners. We are the manufacturing side of things. We provide the highest quality products on the market. We provide administration support, customer service, shipping. You don't have to put these products in your garage and sell them, but we need you. We need you to get out there and be the sales force to help us spread this message. And so that's what a partnership is. That is what a partnership is, and we have some incredible partners in the room. If you're a brand partner with Purium, can you stand up right now?
Woo!
Well, thank you so much for your partnership with us. It takes both of us. It takes both sides of this to make it happen and to get this message out to change the world. So, as Dave touched on, we've been manufacturing for 30 years. We believe in quality. The quality of food that you eat is equal to the quality of life that you live. Dave and I own this company. And, many people have approached us, venture capitalists, investors. They're like, hey, we can give you money and you can grow a whole lot faster. But we have always said no. And the reason that we have said no to that is because we believe in quality. We formulate these products. We are in charge, and so we don't want to be beholden to someone else's money to control, to have that control. And so that is something that I am extremely proud of. That you should be too, that when you come to an event like this, we've just had this incredible leadership event all weekend called Diamond Club, where our diamond leaders were here. We had so many of our crown leaders here. It's just been a beautiful weekend together. But when you come to an event like this, or the leadership events, and you can look us in the eye. You can look us in the eye and say, hey, I know the people that are making this food. For everyone that was at Diamond Club, we got to go through our manufacturing tour to see our GMP certified facility, our organic certified facility, our kosher certified facility, and see all the quality steps that we put in, the quality assurance that we put in to this food that we make. But 100 years ago, 150 years ago, everybody, they could look at the farmer in their community. They knew who was growing and who was producing their food, but that just doesn't happen these days. So we love events like this where we can meet you. We can share really the love and the care that we put into the products that we formulate, that we make. And for everyone that went on the tour, you saw the sign. There's a sign out there that says to all of our employees, that says, you change lives. And every single employee that works for us, they know that and they feel that. And just like when mom makes dinner or grandma makes dinner, you feel the love, in that dinner. We recreate that. We do our best to recreate that in all the products that come out of our facility and that we make for you. So I'm super passionate about what we do here, but I want to bring up a few people. Maybe we can go two groups here at a time. So I want to bring up a few